Showtime, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. And today I have some anime that I want to recommend to you that have only around 24 episodes. And yes, because of the whole quarantine stuff, you know what I mean. I want to suggest a few animes that you can watch that are really good in my opinion. And there's some because I chose 24 episodes because these are animes that most of us can watch in a few days through, and it's like I think you can also with this amount of episodes you can watch multiple episodes, not like other animes that have like 900 plus episodes. Please, I'm sorry, or other animes. Yes, there's few animes that I would really like you to recommend to you that you probably enjoy. So yes, these are 5 animes that have about 24 episodes. Let's go! The first anime is I think a classic and one of my favorite anime. I think it's also my top 10 favorite anime is Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill is about Ryoko Mate, a high school student who tries to find out who's her father's killer, and the only lead that she has is a giant second half of a scissor. If she can't find the second half of the giant scissor that kills her father that she's used now, if she can find it, then she would know who the killer is. And so this journey leads her to the specific school. I forgot the name. I'm sorry. The specific school that she has to go, where she can maybe find out the lead to her father's murder. And so yes, and it's kind of interesting because so many characters there have like special uniforms that allows to grant them extra powers, and Ryoko has to beat them all to get a few answers to her father's killer. And that's a really good show with great animation. It also has my favorite OST of all time, Don't Lose Your Way. And yes, it's a really good show with only 24 episodes and has one OVA that's a continuation of the anime, of the 24 episodes. It's really worth it, and the OVA is only 24 minutes long, so yes, you would enjoy the anime Kill la Kill with great animation, great music, and cool characters. Everything is good. Like all these anime that I recommend you, the story is completed. There's no like other season coming or have other seasons. So everything, story, characters are complete in my opinion. The second anime is Persona 5, the animation. Persona is a well-known RPG game based on the game. Yes, and from what I've heard and why I chose Persona 5 is like all the Persona other animes, the Persona animations, like other animes like Persona 4, 3, and they are not linked to the Persona 5, so there's not like Jolly Bizarre Adventure that every part is linked. There are some references to each other parts, I would say, other games. Like there's some few characters you will see in example from Persona 3 and also in Persona 4 and 5, but it doesn't matter, you can watch Persona 5 without have any knowledge of the other shows. So Persona 5 is about Ren Anamiya, a high school student who transferred to a new school and has now the ability to go to different hearts. Like he enters a different dimension of people who have a corrupted heart, and then he transforms and has a spirit, like a guardian that he can call Persona, and with that he changes the people heart around him that are in his opinion corrupt, and yes, for the better, so they will commit their sins and show that they were wrong. And he does this to also other people, and in the story he meets other people also along who help him in his journey and fight with their persona against the corrupted people and the corrupt adults in this world. And I think it's a really good anime. I really enjoy Persona 5. It has 26 episodes, and there's also a special called the Daybreak, I think, yes. So Daybreak is also it's one episode. It's about 24 minutes long, and it fits between you should watch Daybreak before episode 11 because it fits in. And there's also like it has 24 episodes, and the special fits in, the Daybreak fits in before episode 11. It also has like 2 specials that are each of the specials are 1 hour long, and it's a continuation of the anime, like Persona 5 animes. And the music is so good. At first I was not not to really say a big fan. I thought it was good, but after listening multiple times after the anime, I really enjoyed it. And my favorite opening is opening 2. And yes, great anime, and the character's cast is cool, and I love the character design, and the animation is top notch. So I think you will enjoy it. And the storytelling is it's kind of unique that you won't see in everyday animes, like the from point A to B. So Persona 5, the animation, you should watch, and there's also other Personas anime that you can watch, or the games, because from what I've heard, the game gives you the better experience of the story, because of course the anime is based on the game, so of course they cannot bring everything from the game into the anime. Yes, so yes, Persona 5, the animation, you should check it out. Number 3 is Astronaut Lost in Space. Astronaut Lost in Space has only 12 episodes, and the first episode and the last episodes are 1 hour long, so it's really good, and you should what my friends recommend me, you should watch the last episodes, like the last few episodes, like the last 4 episodes in the night, because he told me that it gives you a better experience, and I think it's true, it kind of gives you a little bit better experience than if you watch it in the night, like in the dark. Yes, After Lost in Space is about Katana and Arya. These are the two protagonists that we have. They are the characters who live in the distant future, or not really in the distant future, about like 40 years in the future, about in year 2060, where technology is so advanced that they can travel to different planets. And the high school, the school that they are going, makes a travel trip to one of the distant, well-distant planets, where you only can go with the light speed. And they get there, and suddenly there are like about a few characters, like few people are on this trip, and each specific character are led by themselves, not without any teachers, by themselves on the planet. And suddenly they get attacked by something like an orb of light, something, a dark hole that just teleport them somewhere else in space. They get lost, and suddenly they found a ship, and with the ship they try to go back home, of course, but they realize they can't, because with this ship there's an older model. This ship, they can't go back to home without in a short distance. That's why they need to go to different planets to make many stops to get food and drink, so they can survive from their lost, from the location that they are, from the location they are in now, to back home. And this is an anime, a really good anime, because every character, of course the main characters have good character progressions, animation is good, music is good, like the journey you see each character go through, and also the journey they go from different planet to planet to home is amazing. Also there's a little bit like psychology, psychology thriller, a little bit in the anime, and that is really good, and also messed up a little bit with your mind. It's quite really amazing. Yes, after those plays, you should check it out. It's like an action thriller, shonen. Also wasn't Shonen Jump, of course. If you want to read the manga, it's also possible. And yes, after those plays, please check it out. Only 12 episodes. It's really good. The next anime is Chu School Road. It's about Chu and her journey to school. Basically, that's it. It has only 12 episodes, and yes, it's a really funny anime. If you like Nichio, also like one anime that's really crazy and yes, on crack, you should watch Chu School Road, because there's so many stuff can happens while she's going to school. There's one episode there's she's trying, of course, goes fast, and she has to hide herself something because something happened, and so many characters are also involved. Like each day there's different situations that she comes across with new characters are getting introduced, and later on in the few later episodes these characters from the beginning are coming back. And so also this really cool anime. I think this anime will get its second season because it has potential, why not? But I really like this anime. I want to introduce because it's not a well-known anime, I would say, and not many people know. It's also, I think, now 2 years old, or came last year. I think it's 2 years old now, the anime. But it's really a funny anime if you really want to laugh a lot. Yeah, Chu School Road comedy. It's a comedy, in a comedy anime in a school setting. A bit like action. Also, a lot of actions involved. Yeah. The final anime that I want to introduce The final anime that I want to introduce you is Dororo. Dororo is like a dark action fantasy anime that's based on one of the really old manga. It also has an anime that's like only a few episodes, like very old anime that's about 50 years old. Got rebooted in Dororo that you have now. It's a really good, great action anime, dark fantasy anime. It's about Dororo, not Dororo. Yes, Dororo is the main character, but the main focus is Hakimaru. Hakimaru in the first episode, like in the first 10 episodes, you see he has a messed up life because Hakimaru, yes, he was born without flesh, without eyes, without ears. So technically, all his 5 senses, like smelling, hearing, smelling, all his 5 basic senses is he doesn't have the 5 senses, and also like his arms, he doesn't have any flesh, don't have any arms, legs. He's basically just flesh, but the only hope that he has is that he has the ability to sense people, and that's the only thing that keep him going. And later on, so there's a time scale about 16 years that he's trying to find out, because later on, 16 years later, he has the ability to, of course, sense people, and somehow he got a body that's like basically like a doll and his flesh also glues into it. So he's now fighting the demons that contains his body, like his mystic body parts and mystic sense. So if he can defeat them all, then he will get his sense of humanity back, like his arms stuff, and that's what the journey is. And Dororo is a small person who continues with the journey of Hakimaru, and they go to different places, and you see it's a good anime because you see Hakimaru progress in life and different interactions. Like it's also like a baby because he learns everything new, like everything when he gets his specific parts back. So this Dororo is a good anime that we recommend. There's about 25 episodes, and yes, action, dark fantasy anime, and yes, these are basically few animes I want to recommend to you that I think you will enjoy my videos. And yes, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you want me to do another list of sort of about animes that have 20 episodes, 24 episodes, or you want me to find other animes that have less episodes than 12, then yeah, please write down in the comment section below, and so I will make another video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is it. So yes, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, punch the like button. If you enjoyed this channel, unite to stay the subscribe button so you can get more videos of me, and also please press on the notification bell so you get every time notified if I upload a new video. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Don't forget, life is Showtime, and peace.